This is my inaugural talking head video. I've explored around short form, this form, that form, but at the end of the day, I like long form video. So I'm giving this a try. I've been at YouTube, doing YouTube for a while. These short kind of journal entries and mostly about non-duality. And I'd like to widen things up a little bit because as much as I love non-duality, the subject of non-duality is, well, there isn't much to say about it, is there? Just this. That's non-duality. There's something to be said about immersing yourself in non-dual content to kind of marinate in it. So those doors, those pores open up. But I feel called to widen things up. Before I got into non-duality, I had a lot of experience, wide range of experience in metaphysical topics, all sorts of things. Shamanism. Shamanism was a big part of it. Amazonian shamanism. I would travel down to the Amazon, and those were some of the most elevated, well, definitely the most peak experiences of my life. And I've mentioned earlier, I didn't feel like something could be peak, but it can be not ultimate. And I did not find ultimate there. But it's a fact that reality is so much more than we're told. And I want to talk about it. Time and space. Not at all what we are told. At all. The self, the person. Not what we are told. And in order to facilitate that, I want to at least start this out as kind of a book club thing. And I want to read out of certain books, and I want to give my reflections on it. My reflections based on experience. Because I only really like talking out of experience if I could help it. So I'm going to start with the book Dreambody by Arnold Mindell. And this is one of the first books I ever picked up about 11 years ago. More than that. About 12 years ago. On these topics. And at the time, things were cracking open for me. I mean, they were always kind of open. You know, some people, they go to the jungle and they drink a brew and the reality is shattered. And I never felt that way. I felt that, yeah, it's always been this way. It was more, I effing knew it. But that, whatever that was opening wide at that time. And mostly I just want to read and connect and kind of give my reflections on things. And for you, whoever listens to this, I hope you get something out of it. I hope it resonates with notions you might have, or maybe you're much farther down this pathless path. But anyway, I guess this is all about resonance at the end of the day. And so this book, Dreambody, something about it really sparked for me. I think at that time I was thinking that other people and their emotions, well, not emotions, but their energetic body and their body itself was feelable from a distance. And if you're in the same room, for example. And later I would connect with something else, which was connecting with such things at a distance. That was outside of my experience at that time. But if you're near somebody, you could kind of like put your feelers out and kind of feel someone's aura or what's going on with them and like blocks and things. And this opened up wide after a while. But I read the title of this book, Dreambody, because a lot of these things would happen in my dreams also, because I had been writing down my dreams for quite some time, for about 10 years before that. And I felt there was a connection between sensations in the body and visions that would happen during dreams. For example, like a pain in the stomach would manifest as an image of a block, or a fire, but like a block, maybe like a a pillar that shouldn't be there or something like that. And it felt like the body was a map, the soul was a map, and uh, the psyche was a map, and these things mapped onto each other. The body was a map. These things mapped onto each other in kind of unexpected ways. Unexpected, yeah, kind of in ways that aren't, um, yeah, that are surprising. And so let's let's read through this a little bit. So this is the forward, new perspectives on the dream body. So he writes, seen in the more general light of body energies, the one-sidedness of old cultural tales takes the background of the focus in this book, which tries to comprehend the surprising and almost magical link between dreamlike images and body experiences. This resonates completely with my experience. Even today, I am amazed by the incredible depth and power which can be revealed by decoding these tales in terms of body experiences. Absolutely. And this guy, Mindell, Arnold Mindell, he did this his whole life. He died in 2024, as I just found out. I owe him something. So he's talking about his own method of working, which is, as far as I remember, it's about tracking symptoms, like energetically finding the trail of symptoms and feeling into the symptom, and then moving into the story of the symptom, and like finding the root of it. And this is real. This is what I do. This is what people in the Amazon do, finding the root of a disease, tracking it through a line. He writes, most people seem to forget their body awareness when in contact with others. This made me realize that I needed to focus not only on proprioceptive or body awareness, but also on researching body experience in connection with relationship signals. This is true. It's very easy to forget your own body when in contact with others. It's the mind only has a little bit of focus, right? Like 7 bits of can hold seven bits of information at a time, something like that. And social situations just take a lot of those 7 bits, take all of them usually. And I'm kind of saying things very simply because it's not really, that's not the same, that's not the kind of intelligence that holds or where body awareness is expressed, that holds body awareness. But that awareness is easy. It's easy for it to slip away in social situations. And this is why I recommend circling, relational meditation. That was pretty mind blowing for a while when I was very into that, feeling, seeing, hearing the sensations and thoughts and bodily sensations that arise when in relationship with others. I mean, life is about relationship in a lot of ways, right?